Good Monday morning. I'm Ron Moore, and this is your morning cup of motivation. I tell you, I am riled up this morning. I want to start by telling you the quick synopsis of Dooley and the Snort Snoot. Okay, one of my favorite kids' books. But Dooley came from a family of giants, but he himself was just kind of average. This really was the kind of the run of the family, you know. Well, there was a Snort Snoot monster that roamed in the land and would eat little boils and little goyles unsuspecting. Well, you know, everything was fine, I guess, eating other people's children until the Snort Snoot monster showed up at the playground and started to get Dooley's little girlfriend. Yeah. So he didn't know what to do, and as the monster had her just about to put her in his mouth, Dooley stood up and said, "Fee, fi, fo, fum," because that's what giants say, you know. And the Snort Snoot monster kind of stepped back, and he started eating her again. And now, mind you, when he said that, Dooley had grown just a little bit. And he started to eat her again, and Dooley once again said, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, you put her down." And this went on a couple of different times. Finally, the Snort Snoot monster backed off, and lo and behold, Dooley had grown. I tell you, there are some monsters in this land that are ravaging our land. And it starts in the mind. It starts right here with the person in the mirror. As we look out, when those monsters that come up against us and say, "Hey, a saint you ain't, look at what you're doing, look at what you're into." Oh yes, if you're born again, you stand clean before the Lord, but you're not growing until you say, "Lord, I want to love you," instead of loving this sin. Let's just call it what it is, this sin that's kicking my butt. I want to love you more than the flesh, more than the porn, more than the evil imaginations that the world calls fantasizing. I want to love you more than the gossip and the overeating, than the obesity. I want to love you more than that. I want to love you. So no, you're not getting me this time. See, and it starts with the person in the mirror, but then also, oh, listen, we've got so many dragons that are absolutely coming up against us as a society. Once again, this past Saturday afternoon, we had a mass shooting between McKinney and Plano in the little town of Allen. They're at the mall. You all know about it now. In which that brave officer, when he heard the pops of the gunfire, he ran to the battle. He ran and took care of business. I don't know what this neutralizing thing is. He brought the sorry dog biscuit down. He took him down. I don't know why they're afraid to just say that. But anyway, folks, we've got some major challenges here that we as a society have to get up and say, "No, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're not filling our children with perversion. You're not having pornography everywhere for the kids. As a society, we're not embracing this perverted lifestyle. We're not going to do it. We're not embracing it." And you know, it's amazing when people stand up. I mean, just look at the Bud Light. Cost them $5 billion. What people can do when they join together. So I challenge us. I want to challenge us to stand together. Show up at those city councils. Show up at the school board meetings. Make sure that someone you know with an unstable mind, what are they feeding them? Pay attention to each other. Oh, dear God, we've got to slow down and pay attention to each other. I don't mean getting everybody's business, but I'm saying know what's going on around you. See, David saw the giant and he ran to the battle. Folks, that's exactly what we've got to do. We see something that's plaguing our nation. It's not just to live and let live. Folks, we're living and let die. That's what we're doing. And we've got to stand up in the name of Jesus and say, we're taking back our country. Listen, you have a good day. I love you. And no, pray for our country, our leaders. I'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Bye-bye now.